Hello everyone and welcome to Season Watch. Today we're watching Platinum End, episode 21. Almost at the end, guys. So, what did happen last time? After Susumu got shot, they all dispersed. There we go, dispersed. The professor actually took Susumu with him, and the other boy followed him. Meanwhile, the other three went to meet up with the cop. Is it Honda? Oh, no, I don't think it's Honda. It's... whatever. The cop and the girl... Yukimi? Oh my god, I'm failing your names right now. But, yeah. While leaving, the professor also shot Susumu, perhaps as mercy, or perhaps to take his wings and arrows. And while he was in the little, I wouldn't call it a shack, the little mountain house, let's leave it at that, he shot the other kid with a red arrow to make sure that he would not be betrayed. And he talked with the kid's angel about, I forgot the name of the angel, about who's a special angel, and kind of blackmailed it by showing as if he was gonna kill the kid. For personal interest, the angel responded that actually lost faith in the boy, does not expect anything from him, but expects from Mirai. As for the special angel, as assuming it's Nase, because Nase could touch things, while the other angels can't. Things and people, after all, Nase was carrying Mirai on the first episode. So he's planning something about Nase. I have no idea what he wants with Nase. But it has to do with the true intention of the angels, I guess. Angels and God, I guess. Meanwhile, the other group went into a subway hideout kind of place. And they start talking about ideas, how to convince the professor and everything. And Yuri was even talking about, nope, no convincing. He's a professor all about theories and stuff. He's the one that would convince you. That's not gonna work. And Saki started to think about how, as things go, the candidates start dying and dying and dying, and perhaps that's their future. So they want to finish this as fast as possible before anyone else does. But the officer, which I'm calling him Honda again, but I know that's not his name. Even though he's under Yukimi, Red Arrow, he mentioned he might be able to help next time, because he does has a past with the professor, and we kind of saw that how the professor does not want to bother other people, but most of all, he does not want to be bothered. So at high school, I don't remember, I think it's high school, he decided not to come to school anymore and just study on his own. And Honda even tried to become his friend, but no, that would only be bothersome. He was gonna leave anyway, so just think as they are. And then the professor decided to talk to the Prime Minister again, and decided to make a meeting at a stadium. Again, familiar, isn't it? And he's betting on it that they will listen, because they want to finish the God selection as fast as possible. And I think that's where we stopped. So let's get to it. As a reminder, this is a timer reaction, which means you sync up your own version with mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. With that being said, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Is the arrow what? Is the arrow gone? Okay, so it's been a month. So for sure, Saki doesn't have their arrow. But and they said his name and I did not pay attention. Even if without the whole trust and not trusting, Hoshi, there we go. Yeah, like even without the whole trust thing, he can shoot it to give them wings and arrows. There's the professor, Yoneda, going to the mountain house. No, outside the mountain house, leaving the mountain house. So I guess he's no, because I don't think the stadium thing was announced yet. Maybe he's going there to set it up. But yeah, we're having a lot of time skipping. Oh, I guess they were searching for the candidates. Like, it wasn't fast like this. It took time, almost a month, apparently. But it really did not feel like time was passed that fast. So I did not even know when the air on Saki just evaporated. So this is interesting because Yoneda is sort of the antagonist, but you wouldn't really call him a villain here. But he's definitely the opposition. There's the two of them in the stadium with wings. That's a detail I did not think about last time. And we're back with the soundtrack. Okay, he's shooting the officers there. And where is he going? He's going directly to meet with the Prime Minister. So it's been at least a day. Okay, he's the one rushing things. He's giving him a red arrow? Oh, I guess to like speed up the process. Mm-hmm. Ah. I see. Oh yeah, because top officer, police officer, but they were in the meeting with not Honda. I already forgot his name again. Yeah, the announcement must be the meeting in the stadium. Mm-hmm. Like asking the Prime Minister a safe place. Yeah, the Prime Minister was the one making it not safe. Yeah, make things fast so they don't have much time to prepare. Okay, so Unlike the Metropolitan one, they're not having the people watch. Uh huh. Right, because everyone heard them talking. Yeah, by the government.
音速より速い視覚からの銃弾はたとえ神候補でも気づかなければ避けられない。しかし神候補全員が死に至るのに1秒でも差が生じれば最後の一人が死なずにクリーチャーになってしまうのです。
Right, if they were all shot at the same time, and one takes longer to die, a second longer to die, he becomes the. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of what Kanade was trying to do. He would become God by the process of elimination. Yeah, he's he tough nut to crack.
あのね、わかってる？私が誰かに神になってほしいのは
But
赤の矢の
she's
ためだ
also
けじゃない。
very set on things. Like things don't change, neither her or
なかったことになら
others.
ないんじゃない？そうよね、ヤゼリ。
その通りです。
そうなったら米田博士はともかく他の神候補だった人間は絶対に幸せにはなれない。
かもね。
Yeah. Oh, she triggered him. Hmm? Okay. Are they gonna? Okay. For a second there, I thought he was gonna grab the insect as well.
では、検証を始めよう。
What's all these people? Were there 14 people there? I didn't count. Like, were they taken there by the boy's ability?
これは自殺でいいんですよね。
そうだ。君の言うところの人助けの一環。
What?
何も問題はない。
No, that's way more than 14 people. So I guess, like the media, the whole tweets things that they were looking at earlier. Oh, hey! Look who it is. He's coming back to the story, even if just a little. What? That just makes it worse. Yeah. You really need to explain things better. Camera angles.
10%。
What's 10%?
神の存在を信じる人の割合。宗教は様々だけど、
Mm-hmm.
世界で神の存在を信じる人は半々くらいだったのが、
Used to.
ヨネダ博士の話の後、10%
Wow.
まで減った。
His speech made
だから
80% of the people to stop believing.
神は存在しないって思った人が多いってことよね。それでも神はいるって人もまだいる。
Of course. There are all kinds of people out there. Yeah, because it seems like he's their pick of if there is a god, it's gonna be Mirai. Oh, they're gonna have their private talk since he might be gone and become a separated entity.
でもどうなっちゃうんだろう、髪選び。なんか街の様子もいつもと違って怖い。
大丈夫だよ。誰がなってもならなくても、米田博士なら頭がいいから問題ないし、他もみんな人の気
Oh,
持ちが
that's
わかる優
nice.
しい
Like
人だった。
everyone is kind and pathetic. Well, yeah, when he doesn't know, it's smart. Wait, it's going up. They're flying. Is it Saki and Mirai? But yeah, okay. And they're not even going too fast because they could see them. Just nothing, just a small thing. I'm guessing it has something to do with her. Smooth enough. Oh, it took me a time to realize that that's the kid that was following him. He's so properly dressed.
今日この晩餐会で我々に食されるよう定められていた。そして中海くんが感激することも、世界の首脳が見守ることも、この世界の流れは全て決められている。
I wouldn't say it's predetermined.
全てを終わらせてみせます。
Is he the type of person that believes everything is predetermined? What? Oh, they're Machu Picchu, right? No, not Machu Picchu. Chichen Itza. He'd been here in episode 1. 6 months. Was 999 days for God selected, right? Yeah, and now you know because she does not have a red arrow.
ありがとう。さきちゃんも俺も死なないでよかった。
I love you. Thank you. But nice touch with the wings. Everyone's talking about that. Because everyone knows that's gonna happen. So, depending on how it goes, there will be someone becoming God here. I'm not sure what they're gonna report from over there in the parking lot. Ah, they probably shooting overhead from far away.
米田博士からのメッセージです。鈴木首相が各国の首脳とディスカッションした。
Oh.
この前のような危険はない。安心してこの話し合いの場に出てきてもらいたい。
Yeah, they are all geared up.
行こう。
Yeah, all those. Okay, not too far away. The drones could come in. The camera drones. Yeah, people don't really know. There you go, all the angels up there. Hoshi. That's the time. Yeah, that's it. I think that's the time it took running. Oh no, the time he spent talking. He counted all that, and he remembered too. How does he know it was from Red? Yeah, because he didn't accept it. But he did offer. Mm-hmm. What is this misunderstanding? Huh. So yeah, it's not displeasing others. It's to interact with others. He's very antisocial. Yeah. After all, he became a candidate because he was desperate. And that's where Mooney showed up. When one door closes, another opens. Stop with this predetermined future thing. It's reminding of Tsuikoden Terrace. Not sure how to pronounce it. I hadn't. No, there's definitely has now been 30 days since the last time. So he's still under the control of Yoneda. So you're gonna kill the other 3 and then make sure him and the kid kill each other at the same time?
そのためには今5人いるうちの3人が死に、残った2人による白の矢での
Exactly.
が必要。
Okay, so just like I said a couple episodes ago. But that is if there's time between them.
「結果はすでに検証済みである。自殺志願者 A に中海修二が赤の矢を刺した上で、私から与えられた白の矢を渡す。その白の矢を他の自殺志願者 B に放たせる。放った瞬間に私が A に白の矢を放つ。私の矢が A に刺さるのが先であった時、 A が死んだ上で B が A の白の矢で死ぬのは、私が A に白の矢を刺してから 0.15 秒まで。
Ah, so that's the time frame. So that's the test that we're doing with all those suicidal people. What is their plan on their side? Yeah, because 10%.
どんなに話
They got their own happiness.
どんなに説得しても米田博士が神候補を神にすることに同意してくれなかったら
Then
死んでもらうしかない。
wow, he's going that far. I guess once he opened the gate with Kanade. Yep, looks like he is going for it. And we're back to a fight, just like we had at the park. There's Kanade with his sister, Hokkaido with his family, Yuri. I don't remember the name of the kid. Nakaumi, maybe? Kaneomi? No, Kane is another one. Susumu was with him. Then Mirai and Saki. The proportions are kind of weird in this. It always shows me off. Maybe Nakaumi is the name of the kid. And then Professor Yoneda. Yoneda sounds right. Which scares that the professor's the last one shown here. Wings of Determination. That's it. And that's the episode. So we went back to the killing game, huh? To the Battle Royale, free-for-all kind of thing that we had with Kanade at the park. But yeah, the whole idea of not creating the creature, as you put it, I figured that out a couple episodes ago, because if there's no one left, there wouldn't be a candidate, so the last two have to be gone at the same time. He went a little further and figured out how close is that time for the white arrow to work. Though I don't know if that mattered for the tools to disappear or like the exact moment it hits one, the other becomes invulnerable or something. So even those 0.015 those 15 milliseconds, like, just gonna not affect him. Because, oh yeah, no, they're for living creatures, not humans. Because I was thinking, like, if it was humans, it would not affect that person because they wouldn't be human anymore. They would be the god figure. But no, it's living creatures because even Mirai used with the virus. Speaking of Mirai using White Arrow, I'm surprised that Mirai is actually accepting that. Like, if he doesn't accept that, we're going in for the kill. And like I mentioned, I guess he kind of opened that door when he defeated Metropolitan and they annihilated him. So it became an option. Kind of reminds me of Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen when he was talking about he doesn't want to kill the enemy because the enemy sorcerer, because the moment he kills, that becomes an option and he has to balance that out with the meaning of life for his friends and the enemies, and that scared him. So I guess it became an option for Mirai, which he didn't want, but they kind of had to deal with Kanade. But surprise, surprise, Yoneda became another. And just this episode, I was mentioning how he was the opposition, the antagonistic, but not the enemy, not the villain. Well, you can scratch that because now they're gonna have to fight for their lives. And as he mentioned, only Mirai has a white arrow, while him and the boy Nakaumi, I think. Let me check that up. I was right. It is Nakaumi. Huzzah! I remember. But yeah, so Yoneda and Nakaumi both have a white arrow, while only Mirai has white arrow. And Saki and Yuri both have red arrow. Though I don't think wow, I keep forgetting his name. Yoneda is affected by a red arrow, so I guess the girls can also hit him for red arrow to try to stop him. And I do believe the rule that was passing by this episode was about if somebody has red arrow and is affected by a red arrow, you can command, like, you can command that person to command them or something like that, or you can command who they're commanding. I didn't read the end, but it was something like that. So it works for them to control Nakaumi as well, to stop. Oh. Here's another thing that I don't know if it's gonna be brought up again or not. When they were in the cathedral, I think Kaido was still alive. Nasa even mentioned how they can not force somebody to accept being the god with a red arrow, but they can threaten them to say that. So I don't think anyone here really cares about that. So yeah, discard that. That's not gonna come into play. Actually, I was talking about the girls having red arrow, but it's not Honda, it's Hoshi. There we go. Hoshi. So Hoshi and Yukini? Forgetting names, oh my god. I'm gonna check that one as well. Yukimi. No, Yumiki. Wow, even looking, I got it wrong. Yumiki. I keep thinking the K was in the middle. But anyway, Hoshi and Yumiki have wings. Who's to say they don't have red arrows? Well, maybe they're gonna catch them by surprise and shoot Yoneda with a red arrow. Since he's only accounting for the candidates now. Which is strange, because he's supposed to be the smart one. Then again, it's not necessary that's gonna happen, but he should have at least thought of that possibility. Oh, I guess only one way to find out is watch next episode. Of course, we're gonna have to wait a week for that. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye!